Hey guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2018. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve in whatever way you decided to celebrate. And I just wanted to get on here and say hello and wish you guys a Happy New Year and kind of tell you about how my new year is starting off. So, I'm so hyped right now because I'm so frustrated that I allowed somebody to get underneath my skin the way that I did this morning. So, this morning I was laying in my bed. I had woke up, and since I don't have anywhere to go today, I thought, okay, I'll just lay there for 30, 45 minutes and just enjoy. My kids are playing Uno. If you hear somebody screaming, my kids are playing Uno, and they're playing like they're about to win something, and nobody's winning anything but just bragging rights. So they're kind of hyped, but excuse the screaming. So I was laying in my bed for like 30, 45 minutes, just scrolling on my phone, scrolling social media and just thinking about, okay, this is the new year. What do I want to really focus on this year? Speaking of which, I wrote out all my goals last night in a journal while I was at church. Probably not the best place to do it because I should have been paying attention, but I had my journal with me, and I was just jotting whatever goal came to mind. I would jot it down. Things that I wanted to accomplish, things that I wanted to change, habits that I wanted to break, whatever came to mind, I jotted it down in a journal. And then I started writing over and over again different statements of affirmation about myself, things about myself that I want to change. I start writing them as affirmations. And one, for example, is I have trouble with public speaking, especially around large audiences or people I don't know. So one of the things I was writing down as an affirmation is I am articulate and well spoken, and I wrote that like 20 times just to put that energy out there. Something I want for 2018. I want to be articulate, I want to be well spoken, I want to be able to speak in front of anyone and not be afraid. So anyway, last night I wrote all my goals down in a journal, and this morning when I woke up, I was just sitting thinking about them. Is there anything I wanted to add? It's the first of the year. It's a fresh start. I know a lot of people say you don't have to wait till the first of the year to change things that you want to change, but it's just like a new chapter, and it's good. It's a good feeling to do it at the very beginning of the year, because the next year you can gauge, okay, this is what I did in 2018. These are the changes that I made and the things that I was actually able to accomplish. So as I was sitting in my bed and I was thinking, someone called me on the phone that I talk to on a regular basis, but we have a very difficult relationship. It goes up and down and up and down. And our relationship spans over the course of probably about 14 years. I've been knowing this person. I'm not going to say any names or give any indication of how this person and me are connected or related or anything like that. But I will share with you that we've had a very troubled relationship, and it's not something that I can end due to the situation that I am in. I must continue this relationship with this person, and if it were not the case, if I could end it, I would end it immediately. But I can't. I have to continue this relationship, so we have to talk on a regular basis. And today that person called me with the same negative energy that I've been dealing with for 14 years, the same negative critical energy that I've been dealing with for years and years and years. And my personality type is the type, I do not like confrontation. I do not cause unnecessary confrontation. I'm very forgiving. I'm very respectful. I'm very calm a lot of times. I'm very I hold my tongue. I hold my tongue so much in so many situations where I could really say what's on my mind and really give somebody a lashing with my tongue. I feel like it doesn't profit anyone. It's not a benefit to anyone, myself or the other person, for me to just allow whatever's in my mind to roll off my tongue. Is actually very, very detrimental. So if you have a problem with just having diarrhea of the mouth, just try to control it as much as possible, because it's really, really more detrimental than you understand. You really can destroy a person with your tongue. So I've made it a habit and a practice of holding my tongue, especially when I'm in situations where I feel like I'm getting upset or angry. I hold my tongue a lot. So I was sitting there on the phone for about 15 minutes listening to this person talk, and I just felt myself getting upset. One of the things that upsets me the most is if anyone criticizes my parenting. And not that I can't take criticism, I can take constructive criticism, but when they say stuff that's a flat out lie, and they don't know the sacrifices and the time and the energy that I put into making sure these children are raised properly. When anyone criticizes my parenting, I get really, really upset about that. Not if you're saying, okay, you can do this better. Okay, there's a lot of things that I can do better, but for someone to say like a flat out lie, like you don't ever do this or you don't ever take care of that stuff really bothers me, because I sacrifice so much for these children. Right now I actually have 7 children underneath my roof. You guys know I have 5 children, and then I have 2 other children that came to live with me, and I'm the guardian. Me and my husband are the guardian of those children. So we have 7 children under my roof, and I devote so much into these children, and I love it. I love these children. I love my role as a mother, and I love pouring into these children, and they have blessed me so much. But I don't take lightly to people saying, okay, well, you're not giving them 100%, or you're not doing this well, when they really don't know. They just want to say it because they just want to get under my skin. So this morning, as I was laying in bed, and I was thinking, okay, these are lies, and I've been holding my tongue for so long and not saying the things that I want to say. And people kind of think of me as a pushover. I've been told, even my best friend told me one time a few years ago, kind of hurt my feelings, but this is what she said. She said, you're a pushover. You don't have a backbone. You don't stand up for yourself. And me at that time really trying to understand what my role was as, at that time, really trying to understand my role as a woman, as a Christian. A lot of times I thought I had to be, had to shy away from a lot of things, had to be a little bit more meek. I don't know a good word for it. Like I didn't need to be aggressive or confrontational, which I still believe, but at the same time, a lot of situations I would not stand up for myself because I felt like, okay, that's not what I should be doing. But this morning I was like, forget that. You know what? You're not going to continue to criticize me and continue to dump your negative energy on me for me to process and for me to internalize and try to figure out how I'm going to get this negative energy off of me. No, you can keep that. And I went clean off on this person. I'm talking about I went clean off. And that's not my personality. I went off. I told this person all the stuff I was thinking. I wasn't holding anything back. I went off. And even now, it's been, a little while after that conversation, I don't feel bad about it. And I'm like, why don't I feel bad about it? Why don't I feel like I need to apologize? And I want to apologize, and I don't feel bad about it. And I feel like I'm one of the people, if you need anything, I will do it for you. I've opened up my home to people. I've opened up my bank account to people. Not like, not being taken advantage of, but if you really need something, I truly see there's a need and I can help, I am the person who will help you. I will help you. I'm that type of person. Whatever you need, I will go out of my way. I will make myself uncomfortable just to make sure I help you with whatever you need. And I'm okay with that. I'm not saying that to receive any type of awards or accolades or kudos. That's just the person I am. And then for somebody to abuse me, mentally and verbally abuse me when they know what type of person I am and how giving and caring and considerate I am, I was like, this morning I was like, you know what? Nope. You're not going to do that to me. And I went off and I said everything I wanted to say. And right now I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling like I stood up for myself. I don't know what the status of the relationship is going to be between me and that person moving forward. But I'm thinking there is a way to be caring and loving and forgiving and considerate, but at the same time, don't allow people to just punch you with their words, just beat you down with their words. And so that was my morning. So then afterward, I was sitting here thinking, okay, was this a test? I had wrote down all my goals and I had all these things in my mind of what I wanted to focus on in 2018. And one of those things was spreading love. I think love is one of the key, and I don't mean to sound cliche or just crazy, but I believe love, true love, not this lust or the type of love where you think you love a man or you think you love a woman, but like real love, like love where people's problems become your problems because you love them And if you see someone down, you feel it on the inside. Like that real type of love, I think that's the key to solving a lot of the problems in the world right now. People don't love anyone anymore. You know, we don't love people anymore. We don't love them enough to help them. We don't love them enough to have sympathy for them. We don't love them enough to call them. We don't love them enough to text them and say, hey, I know you're going through a rough time. I'm here if you need me. We don't love people anymore. We are so self-centered and so focused on ourselves and what we can get that we forget about the people around us, and we need to just be carrying each other. So I wanted in 2018 just to spread more love, just to be more loving to my family, to my husband, to, you know, strangers, just to be more loving, just to make people feel good. And then the first test I had in 2018, I failed. You know, I just went off, and I feel like it was a test, but I'm not going to let it set the tone. I'm going to reset. You know, it's okay. You make mistakes, you reset, and you keep moving forward. So I'm about to reset right now. And my next encounter with that person is going to be more pleasant. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened earlier today. I think I just was fed up, you know, because I do so much. And for you to criticize me and to make me feel like I'm not the person that I am, that I know I am, those are lies. And I just don't do well with lying, like blatant lies like that. So anyway, I'm going to reset, and I'm going to go back to what I wrote down and read it over and just reset my mind and refocus my mind. But yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. I don't get on here and share too much with you guys, but of course I will always want to, but the logistics of actually putting up videos and making the time to do it and all that it can be difficult sometimes, especially, you know, now that I have my house is just full and my time and my plate is just full. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing good. I just feel so optimistic and happy about this new year. And I just feel like there's going to be so many great things in store. And I believe a lot of your situation and your outlook is what you make it, what you tell yourself, what you meditate on, what you focus your intentions on. And I'm going to focus my intentions on positivity and on reaching the goals that I set for myself. And I'll share with you guys. I'll share with you guys along the way. So I'm going to end this video now. And thanks for watching. Bye.